to channel YouTube. In this video we're gonna be showing how to fix wireless controller not responding, some of the keys not responding, stuck keys. If you press one key it gives you different option also. It's really annoying, and there could be several reasons for by doing that, like sometimes one key stuck or not responding, two keys or three keys, even those two stickers outside, they not responding. And we'll find out how to fix it and why this happened. It's so easy job. Just need to be patient a little bit and take your time. And this is the right screw driver to use. You need very tiny Phillips screwdriver, and there are only 5 screws. Sometimes just by dropping the controller it can cause that problem too, losing connection, breaking anything inside. Moisture, sometimes if the moisture getting inside it can cause that problem too. Dust also, but we'll find out. So only 5 screws, and I've kind of almost 1.5 speed of this video, so 1.5 times speed of this video to save time. The cover is so easy to remove. It can be tricky, but all you need to remove the back first slowly, and then the front. Those bottoms comes out easy, and it's also not hard to put them on. The battery also, one thing can cause that problem too. So if it loose, if it's broke, or if it's not sitting right or so, those batteries are really good. They last very long time. Two motors, what they call the dual shake or something for vibration or so. Removing the 4 buttons first. One screw only holding the electronic board. Remove that screw. And the electronic board comes out easy. That's the main cable, connects the bottoms to the main electronic board. It's so important to keep that clean, and when everything is stored back, make sure that the cable sits in the right place. And there is one tiny triangle rubber sits behind the cable, and for better connection. Remove the cover, and there is only 4 holders, plastic holders, to hold that cover, no screws. those stickers, if they got stuck or anything, if they not working really well, a trick is use DW40 a little bit, just add a little bit here and there on that inside them, make them smooth, and they should work really fine. The battery, if it's loosed or if it's not sitting right, it can cause problem to the controller. And sometimes if I'm just checking here to check if to see if there is any something not look right, like cracks, broken connection, shortage or anything. And so far it seems okay. So that's the main cable, connects all the bottoms to the main electronic board. And this, if it's not sitting right or moisture, dust, loosed or anything, it cause problem, and it can make the controller at least one or two or maybe more bottoms not responding. Here I'm just checking to see if everything looks okay, no broken, bad or anything like that, moisture. So I'm using medical alcohol, 99% alcohol works really great for this. It's good to use Apex, but I don't have one. I'm just using regular Kleenex to clean it with medical alcohol. And I clean also I will clean also just before after install everything back, because that way to make sure nothing left, dust, moisture, anything that can prevent from having good connection. Remove those connectors. And remove the plastic holders. By the way, those two connectors, rubber ones, sometimes they break, so make sure you pull them nice and easy, and don't force anything sharp, because it's so easy to make a hole or you cut them or so, and they don't work after. Removing the main cover, it holds by no screws, only hold the plastic. So you release the holders, use a small flat screwdriver here just to push it a little bit and then pull everything out. So all those here are the bottoms, and those are the connect. It's like a clear plastic with wires. It connects the entire bottoms to the main electronic board, and if that or the plastic with connections to the bottoms, if it's not sitting right, if there has a dust or maybe like oil or moisture, anything like that, prevent from having good connection and makes the some of the bottoms at least not responding. I'm cleaning pretty much everything here. Um, with medical alcohol. The good thing about using 99% medical alcohol, it's clean really good and evaporates immediately a few seconds later after applying. It leaves nothing like only clean area. So I'm putting the bottoms back in. It's if you forgot which one goes first or to the right hole. Good thing I have another controller, so I know which uh, bottom goes. I always forgot about those bottoms. My kids play with the PlayStation, and they sometimes they drop the controller or or something like that, and it can cause some kind of problems with the controller, having it not responding really well. Those bottoms, they have only one spot to be sitting in. Make sure this one not to have it like upside down, so the connectors goes to the top, and the plastic with the cover goes in the bottom. I yeah, I just forgot to put the power bottom on first. Yeah, that's the main power bottom. So that goes first, and then the rubber with the connection goes after. All the bottoms in, so that's all done. I'll use those tape with roller tapes just to hold the controller in place while I'm putting everything back in. So that it's easy to put it everything back in because that has one spot only to be sit. Just making sure it's if it doesn't sit in the right place, then um, the controller won't work, or maybe not having good connections again. That's the triangle rubber piece goes underneath of the main cable. Without that piece, the cable basically won't gives you any connection to the main to the all bottoms. I am cleaning it again before putting the electronic board back on before screwing in, and that way make sure to have a really good connection. and those plastic are really tricky. You need to be very patient. It might takes you longer to, as I just kind of skipped the video because they take a little long time to do them, but the reason is there are tiny kind of tiny things stick out of those connectors, clear plastic. So what you need to do is just take your time and slowly push them in. They must sit in the right place, otherwise they don't work. Electronic board goes after. As you see, when electronic board touching the main cable, that's what makes a connection. It's so important to have it sits in the right place. One screw goes back in. You see here that it's loose, but when you put the cover back on and you put the screws in, will basically push the electric board to the main cable to make really good connection. Also, those ones kind of tricky, and just take your time and slowly push them inside, and they should sit right. And very important, try not to force them or using any sharp tool or anything. I'm using this screwdriver, but for just tiny touch a little bit to make sure it sits in the right place. Otherwise, if you push it hard or so, they will be break. And you can tell when they sit right because they get kind of flush on the top. The small bottoms goes first, and the trick is you need to pull the plastic out a little bit and then put the key in and then push everything back together again in place. That's the only way to kind of getting the key sitting in the right place. And if you're trying to put the key without pulling the plastic out a little bit, the key basically won't sit in the right place. And you can tell it's kind of smooth, nice and smooth and easy. And those big bottoms, it doesn't matter which one goes like left or right or right or left, because they are the same. Number two, so number one goes, bottom number one goes first, and then bottom number two on the top. And basically it's the opposite. So when you, this one, it's upside down. When you flip it, the two on the bottom, one in the top. But as you see, it's the controller upside down now. The batteries goes after when everything is installed back. And the battery, I noticed it has a broken lid in one side and this tiny piece. So the best is to use a hot glue gun and to glue it, because it's so important to have the battery sits tight and not loose. hot glue gun works really good. I am putting a little bit on one of each side. The other side, this side, that side should be okay because it has one lid still on, and it should be okay. But I'm making sure to have enough glue to hold the battery in place, so that way it won't lose or break again. That should be good. Installing the battery plug on, and of course those keys, they easy to release when you're trying to put everything back in, but it's when they set first, the key is you have to, when you put the cover on, slowly on the keys first and then push it in all the way. Installing the screws back on, and of course I'll give a quick demonstration to make to check the controller to make sure all the bottoms work and no issues or no more non-responding bottoms or so. Please, if you find this video helpful, please subscribe, like and share. Your support to our channel means so much for us. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, and hope the best to everyone. So I'm testing the controller right now, pressing the power button on, and the PlayStation is on. Seems to be fine. Before, when my kid told me when he plays the PlayStation and the controller is on, it gives you a lot of different things and options, and which is not even pressing any key or press right keys, it gives you different option also. So here it seems to be very smooth. Everything is correct. No more not non-responding keys. All the keys seems to be working in the right order. Everything is functional. So yeah, pretty much that's how you fix PS3 controller. Once again, please give us a like, subscribe, and share this video. And see you next time, next video. This is multi-channel YouTube, and we upload regularly a video once a while, at least like twice a week or so. And check out other videos too. You may like videos, so consider subscribe. So far so good, everything works good, no other issues at all. Thank you so much, all the best.